Yo, what's up, MG fam? It's your boy, Coach McGruff. I'm back with another episode of the Furman Paladins Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. And yes, you can see right there, we finally are ranked number 19 in the country. Finally, after beating a great Georgia Southern team, and we made a mockery of those guys, so they had to give us a ranking. But first, we're gonna get into some recruiting this week. As you can see, we're going up against our final opponent, App State, who are no pushovers. But first, you can see we got the number 72 ranking class sitting right here, and we got another couple of key signings. Mr. Wade there, the tight end, is now the top player on our signing list. 6'4", 237, and coming number 2 is the wide receiver, Mr. Morris. He's kind of undersized at 6 foot and 178, but we filled out our board with a lot of other great players. So let's look at what we got to look forward to against the App State team. App State is way better than we are. B's across the board. They had a rough season so far, 6-5, 4-4. So they're looking to get to a bowl game, but we're trying to, get our final victory and probably get a 9-win season. So let's take a look at our schedule. We won those 7 games in a row, but we lost to NC State. But we finally got back in the win column with a victory against Georgia Southern. They're currently ranked number 20, and we're looking to get another victory to boost our rankings. And you can see here, App State, man, these guys went on a 4-game losing streak that really hurt their season, but they got a win last week against USA in overtime, and they beat a couple quality schools. And you can see right here also, Robbie Clark, pretty good game last week, 228 yards passing, 3 TDs, 9 touchdowns on the season. We're trying to get him to 10 at least. He didn't start the whole season, but next year he will get his full season start, but he came on to help us win a lot of big games. And you can see on their side, man, their quarterback Caruso, he's a veteran. You can see he tossed the ball up almost 300 times, and he don't have too bad of a year either, 12 TDs and 9 interceptions. But the running back Upshaw, he's doing his thing. This kid is a beast. So we're right now into the game. You guys can see it's a good day out here in Greenville, South Carolina. We're looking to wrap up another victory for the end of the season. So you can see Terrence Upshaw right there, 21 carries, 164 yards the last game. And we're going to have to put a stop to this guy. So coming out on the field, these guys coming out in the gun, and let's see what they got in their backfield. A little false start here to start the game, and they weren't ready. Kind of shaky to start the game off. The crowd is getting to them. So 1st and 15, they're coming back with it. We're going to see what we can do right here on defense. Send some little stunts up front, and he drops back with a little play action pass, and god dog, he caught Howard right there on the 6-yard reception. These guys are looking like a well-oiled machine. Maybe they faced injuries all year long and finally got a fully, healthy team. And let's see what we got here. No blitzing coming from us. We run a little 2-man zone here, and Caruso drops back, and he finds Metters, their best receiver, across the middle. Coming back with it again, man. 1st and 10. JP Caruso has not missed a pass yet, but we're going to start sending some guys up the middle to try to get some pressure on him. We do, but he still finds Lewis on the out there. Mr. Maurice Lewis got his first reception for 5 yards. So we're going to send a couple blitzes and also from the secondary. See if Thomas Brown can get in that backfield. And we send it, and he runs a read option, but we're on top of Caruso there. Nice tackle from Patton. 35 here, we can get a stop, we can get the ball back and probably get a score on our first drive. Let's see what we got here. Running a cover 3, they running the screen play here, and my goodness, we over pursue on that play, but we got our hands on him, but he stiff arms and falls for it for a 9-yard reception. 17 touchdowns on the season for Upshaw, man. This kid lives in the end zone. I'm not sure why their record is 6-5. They had a couple rough games. And Caruso finds Lewis again, almost on a similar pass, and he runs over the kid Holland for a first down. Coming back out in the gun. They love to run the gun with at least 1 or 2 running backs back there. But we're going to send that pressure up the middle, man. We got to get something on Caruso. But he's able to get that ball off there. And we're able to get him in the backfield for a negative 2-yard reception. 7 for 7 right now. Caruso is, feeling it today. We got to be able to get a stop to this kid. He's a seasoned vet. And let's see what we can do here. So another screen play. And they got it again with Upshaw. Can we get on him? My goodness, this kid right here put his head down and got 7 yards there. So we were able to hold him to a 4th down, and they're going to kick a field goal here, and he gets it there, and they go up by 3 here early. Coming back out, we got our first drive on the board. Let's see what we can do here on 2nd and 10. Let's get it. So he finds Tuttons there, a little bit of room, but he runs into his block. That could have been at least easily a first down. So Tuttons come back out again with it, but we're going to run a little, read option maybe, and he gives it to Palmer, and Palmer falls for it for a first down. After that first down, we're going to come back out and try to run a little draw play here and see if Palmer can open the field up. He finds some room there, and that's a big first down for him. They wasn't ready for that. They thought we were going to pass it. 2 rushes for 19 yards. If we can keep that up, man, this game is in the bag for us. So we're going to hit it with a read option again. Let's pay attention to the defensive end. He pursues, and Clark finds some room there, and he falls for it for a 6-yard gain. Robbie been running the ball pretty well this year. I'm surprised because he's not known as a mobile quarterback, but he drops back here and he overthrows Suttles. That would have been easily a first down. 1 for 5 today. I don't know what's wrong with Robbie. He's not coming out of the gates firing yet. So we're going to run a little screen play here, see if we can get something established, and almost threw an interception. The defensive end was there sitting on top of it. So 1st and 10 here in the 2nd quarter with 4 minutes left. We still not able to get on the board, but we're going to try to get something in the passing game here. And we find Palmer out the backfield, and he was able to get us 6 yards. 6 for 15 is what Roddy Clark is looking like. Not pretty good for only 23 yards, but he drops back here and throws an interception to Howard, and he got some room, and he's going to try to go for a touchdown, but he falls forward and goes on the 11-yard line. A tough pass from the quarterback. But we've been doing our thing on defense, holding App State to 3 points in the 1st quarter. And he drops back with Caruso, and he finds Lewis again, and he gets a big gain there for 6 yards. 14 for 15 is Caruso, man. This guy's playing like he's at home. They're going to come out with a goal line set here and hands it off to the fullback, and we blow him up in the backfield. Maybe that's a tight end. He has number 89 on his back. So 3rd and 3, man. 3rd and 3 here. If we can get a stop here and limit these guys to another field goal, it's a win for the defense. So they got trips to the left side of the field, and they're going to call a little audible there. He drops back. Can he find anyone? We got some pressure there, but my goodness, that Maurice Lewis kid has caught another pass, but he had only 1 foot in that one. That was a big-time touchdown. That was beautiful. Have to give it to those guys for that play. And he puts the ball on the money. It looks like his foot touched the line. And it maybe did. Maybe it did or maybe it not, but we weren't able to challenge it. So going back with it, down by 2 scores here. We're going to have to get something. We're going to run the read option here, try to get some offense established. And my goodness, we got a nice little run there from Clark. And look at Clark, man. He's running pretty well. If he can get up better speed with him next year, we'll be able to, be unstoppable. Him at least being a dual threat will help us out majorly. So we got an empty backfield here. We're trying to survey the field to see if we got almost through another interception. The ball hit the guy in the head, luckily. If that was his hands, that would have been a pick. So 2 for 6 on 3rd down. We got 2 minutes left. We got to get something on this screen play here. What can you do for us, Palmer? He looks like he got a wide open field, but my goodness, he tried to spin, but the big guy was on him. They're playing very good defense and pretty good offense. So with 1 minute left, they're going to try to get another score on the board. See if we can get a stop on defense. That would be great for a turnover. But Lewis, again, that kid Lewis is just catching every pass thrown in his direction. So let's try to get something else here. So they got 4 wideouts out here, and we getting a little bit of pressure, but he's getting that ball out of the pocket immediately, and he finds Meadows there on a 17-yard reception. JP Caruso, he wasn't having a great season, but my goodness, 21 for 24 in the 1st half. That can't get any worse for us, man. 10 first downs on our 4 first downs, and he finds Meadows again across the middle, man. These guys got magnets on their hands, and the ball must be made of metal, bro. Let's go. 22 for 25 again, man. We got to get some type of stop. We got the best pass rush in the conference, but we're not able to get to him fast enough. So he drops back here, and he gets it out of his hands one more time. We got a pick there by Thomas Brown, the big pick from the senior safety, and we're able to get the ball back here with only 44 seconds left. Maybe we can do something or not. So we weren't able to do much there on that drive, but at least we was able to hold these guys to only 10 points still. And they got the ball here in the 3rd quarter. JP Caruso drops back, and he finds it. and Howard got a lot of room, brother. Can we get to him? He's still on his feet, and he goes down at the 30. So JP Caruso's got 200 yards already in the third quarter, and let's see what we can get here. We're going to start blitzing the DBs since we can't even get a sack, seem like. So they're going to run the read option. He gives it to Upshaw, and my goodness, this kid is looking like he was ready to roll on to the end zone. 76 rush yards for the team. 291 total yards for him, and we only have 77. They're living in our offensive touches, and they give the ball to Upshaw at the middle right there, and we get a stop in the backfield for a 3rd and 1. They're going to come back out with it, man. Man coverage is what they're going for. We just ready to stop the run, but they drop back, and he finds Meadows again across the middle between the traffic, and he was able to pull that down, man. This kid right here has 5 receptions for 55 yards. So they're coming back out with 4 wideouts. Meadows is on the side by himself, but we're playing zone coverage because we're not going man up with those guys. And he launches another one in the back of the end zone, and Anderson pulls it down that time. Trey Anderson with a 6-yard TD reception. He's finding his wide receivers in wide open spots. So we're down by 3 scores now. We got to get some points on the board here, man, somehow. So read option one more time. Gave it to Palmer, but he got stopped by the defensive end. Coming back out 2nd and 9, man. We got to be able to do something. Something got to shake here. Maybe get Tuttons on the fly route here. And I think he's looking for him, but nothing is there. That was Smith, and that was a bad pass from Robbie, man. 8 for 25. Only 25 yards passing. What has gotten into this kid? So we got a nice little screenplay going here. And Palmer got a wide open field to the left, and maybe he can make something happen here. He can probably go all the way on this play here, but someone's pursuing, but he cuts back, and they're not able to stop him. A big score here in the second half to get us at least 7 points on the board, baby. That's the first touchdown of the whole game for the whole team. So only down by 10 now. They're going to try to do something to shut up our crowd, but we're going to keep fighting, brother. So we can't get pressure again, and he finds Anderson across the middle, and he gets another reception to go along with that touchdown he has. So this guy has completed almost 30 passes this game, man. Our secondary is getting torched. Surprised that the score is not worse than what it is, but Caruso has got patience in the pocket, and he finds Lewis wide open on the right side of the field, and that is another big gain for 44 yards. Lewis has 83 yards on 7 receptions. That's a great game for someone, and we're still in the third quarter. So they're coming back out of the gun. I'm not knowing that Appalachian State throw the ball this much, but they're doing it this year, and they find Walker and another 5-yard reception, man. This guy's got time in the pocket. We're not getting enough pressure. That's why he's having a great game like he is. So we're going to blitz a linebacker and a safety. See if we can get something there. But my goodness, Anderson gets another touchdown. That's his 2nd on the day. And Caruso now has 310 passing yards, 3 TDs, and 1 interception. So we're going to come with a read option here. And we're going to try to get a big run. And this is the only thing that's been working for us all game long. 6 yards for Robbie Clark there. 3 rushing for 31 yards. Maybe we just need to put him in the backfield and let him run or something. So we're going to come back out and try to run something here. Get something established on the ground. I know it's a little too late for it, but what else can we expect? And Bush goes down after a 2-yard rush. Coming back out here again, man. We're going to try to get the fullback up the middle, and Gardner does fall for it and does not get the first down. It's now 4th and 1. We may go for it here to see if we can, salvage this drive at least. And we're going to come out with our famous play that's only been working for us this whole game, the read option. And Robbie gets blowed up in the backfield. Something that hasn't happened all game long. But my goodness, this defense is on top of us, and the offense is clicking, man. This team right here is ready to go into bowl season and get a W, look like. And they're going to try to spoil our team, and Lewis with another big reception and another 27-yard TD, bro. That's crazy. 4 TDs from the kid, JP Caruso. Big time pass, big time reception. So right now, we're just trying to get points on the board, man. Robbie drops back, and he launches one. He finds Smith there. Nice spin move. Nice way to break 2 tackles. And if he had enough speed, he would be able to go. He's pretty strong. He has great hands, but not enough speed. So 2nd and 8 here, man. Maybe we can get some points on the board. We getting embarrassed out here in front of our home crowd on senior night. And Palmer finds some room there. And he falls forward for another first down on that 10-yard rush there. Only 6 rushes for him for 30 yards. We've been playing catch up the whole game, so we haven't been running the ball much. But we hand it off to Palmer here. And he only gets 1 yard, 3rd and goal. So back at it one more time. We're going to try to get a pass here. We find Tuttons, and oh my goodness, almost a big interception. Picnic dropped it, and I'm glad he did because we could use some points right now. So the read option one more time, man. 4th and goal. We don't have nothing to lose. And Robbie does find a little bit of room, and he gets blowed up, man, by the cornerback. That was a tough one, though. I thought we had some room there to get a touchdown. This defense is impeccable today, almost unstoppable. And Robbie is here with 3 minutes left, man. We're just gonna launch one to the end zone, and look who's back there, Tuttons, and he pulls one down and goes in the end zone. And one of the bright spots of the game today. There's a lot of ugly spots, but at least we were able to get another touchdown. And check out Tuttons. He gets that one by the sideline, and my goodness, good way to pull that in and get the touchdown, man. That would have been lovely if it was a game-winning touchdown. So we're gonna go for 2 points here and try to get something established. So he's gonna drop back, he's gonna roll out, and looks like Robbie's gonna roll in for another touchdown. Finally, we get another score, and that'll put us down by 16, and we're gonna still fire it off to the end zone to see if we can make this thing a game one more time. And he launches that one, and Hines catch it, but like I said, our receivers don't have much speed, so he's not able to blow that play up and get a big 7 points. But we're gonna keep fighting, baby. And Robbie is finally catching his stride here. He launches and finds Hines one more time, but he drops it there. 1 minute left. See if we can get another score on the board. Maybe make it a little game or make it look like we had a game in hands. So we got another screen play here. Hawkins, the backup running back, and he catches it there. Maybe he can find some room to the edge. He has a little bit of speed, and he goes out of bounds to, slow the time down. So coming back out with 1 minute left, we're going to try to get something in the end zone. Maybe we can launch one across the middle. Maybe Tuttons this time. And he launches it, and my goodness, Hines extends, but he didn't pull it in. 18 for 48. It's an ugly game from the offense, especially the passing game. So we're going to try to get a screen play here with Hawkins. He catches it, but nothing is there for him. And now we're going to have to go for it on 4th down. After calling a timeout, we're going to come back out one more time. We're going to streak it down the field. Maybe we can get a lucky catch here. Something can happen for us. And he launches it, and he almost intercepts that pass. And you can see, man, we were 0 for 3 on 4th downs today. And that game right there is wrapped up. We got beat down in our final game. The last game the seniors had to play in front of the fans, and we lose it. So you see Robbie, man, not a horrible game, but a very tough game. Looking at his completions, man, his percentage was well under 50. The running game didn't work. The passing game kind of found its stride in the end of the game, but mostly of the game, they didn't do anything. We were able to get at least 100 yards from Aaron Smith. Tuttons caught one big pass to get a touchdown, and defensively, man, we got a mockery made of us. The sacks, I don't even know what happened with sacks, but Brown was able to get 1 interception, and we didn't get 1 sack the whole game. That is crazy. We're known for getting a few sacks each game. So let's check out the stats for the team. And man, 31 points to our 15. They had 18 first downs. Look at the total offense. We finally started finding stride in the second half, but it was a little too late. In the rushing game, they were able to get at least 121 yards. We couldn't even get 100. And in the passing game, they went crazy early. Look at this guy, completions. He had 37 to 48. If you let a team put the ball up 50 times and complete more than half, man, you're going to look for a loss every week, bro. Every week you're going to lose. The 3rd down conversions, they almost had 50%. We were at 38%, and we went for it for 4 times on 4th down, bro. We can't do that every game. I had our backs against the wall, so we had to, go for it there. And 1 interception, turnovers didn't kill us. Just the overall execution of offense and defense is what killed us, man. We finished the season 8-4, so it's not bad. And we lost our first game in the conference, but I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. And holla at your boy, MG fam. Let's get it.